Good morning from the French Alps. It's the first weekend in December. The snow line's suddenly creeping down the mountain. This is my first ride in full winter gear. So today I thought we'd have a look back into our archive with everybody heading to Albertville next summer. And this is a look at the Montée de Bisanne, which is super close to Albertville, but definitely not an attack warm-up. It's one if you're staying in the area for a few days. So here's a much younger me on a definitely hotter day back in August a few years back. Welcome to episode 6 of Must Do Climbs in the Mont Blanc region. Today we're at Villard-sur-Doron at the foot of the Montée de Bisanne. So you're possibly thinking you've never heard of the Montée de Bisanne, but I'm sure you've heard of its neighbours. The Col de Rosière, the Col des Saisies, possibly even the Col de Pré. Villard-sur-Doron sits at 646 metres above sea level and is in the heart of the Beaufort Valley. There's no water stops on the climb, so your only opportunity to fill your bottles is in Villard-sur-Doron on the right hand side just before the climb starts. If you've been to the region, you may have tried the local delicacy tartiflette, of which this is the home of reblochon cheese, the key ingredient. The village of Beaufort, just above Villard-sur-Doron, has lots of amenities, bakeries, cafes and even a couple of hotels. The Montée de Bisanne is a newcomer to the Tour de France. Only in 2016 did it first feature in the Albertville to Saint-Gervais stage, which was won by Romain Bardet. It featured again in 2018 in the Albertville to Rosière stage, when Geraint Thomas took the win and also took the yellow jersey. We soon leave the shady lower slopes behind and it's out into the full glare of the sun. It's also been used in the Critérium du Dauphiné as recent as this year, 2020. We're now halfway up the climb and there is a brief respite with a slight downhill before we start climbing again. The Montée de Bisanne is in a great location to ensure that you can feature it in a loop ride. For example, a steady warm-up climb from Albertville, returning over the Saisies via Eugène, or adding in the Col de Pré or the Col de Forclaz de Montman for some extra kilometres and some extra height gain. The Montée de Bisanne isn't the most practical road for winter driving, with it being narrow and steep. However, it does remain open throughout the winter months up to the village of Bisanne. I haven't been up this climb for quite some time and I'd forgotten how inconsistent the grade is. It says an average of 8.4%, but It's altering round every corner. So if you're riding the Tour de France, you'll keep right here to join the Col des Saisies. But today, being a mere mortal, we have some choice, and we're going to continue left at this junction to go to the Signal de Bisanne. If you have the time and the legs, this last 2 kilometres up to the Signal Bisanne, definitely worth it. The views are stunning. That's the west face of Mont Blanc in the background. So that's the Montée de Bisanne and the Signal de Bisanne, and this is an amazing view of Mont Blanc in the background. There's a lot of effort that goes into these videos, so if you could click subscribe, that would be amazing. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Must Do Climbs in the Mont Blanc region.